Hey everyone, so in this video we're going to go over the Act tab on Engage. It's a great way of being able to actually take in the content we're consuming through our Engage challenge or through the church that we're following or ministry and actually transforming that into practical action in the real world. So here we are on the Act tab within the Engage app, and right away at the top we can see our action summary, we can see all of the different challenge levels and this little graph that tells us where our pulse points have been for the actions we've taken so far. And then of course we can see all the actions we want to take underneath that, and then also all of our closed actions to just get a quick glimpse of all of the actions we've actually done and are planning to do. So like I mentioned, the great thing about the Engage app is that most of the content has suggested actions that you can add to your list here. But if you want to create a new action that's specific for you, all you need to do is go to the Add button in the top right, and you can throw in all of the details here. So let's say that I want to go on a prayer walk, so I'm going to add that as a title, and I'm going to say I'm going to go for a walk around my city in Mississauga. And then I can also specify which area of my life this is going to slot into. So maybe it's peaceful spirituality because I'm praying, but it could also be maybe healthy lifestyle because I'm going out for a walk, or maybe it's community supports, whatever you feel is most accurate for your intention. So I'm going to say this one is for peaceful spirituality, and I'm going to save that. And now I'm also going to specify how difficult or easy this action is going to be. So prayer walk isn't super easy, but it's also not crazy hard, but it's going to take some intentionality. So I'm going to set it at around, 6 out of 10 here. I can also choose how often I want to do this action by going up to the clock up here, and I'm going to say maybe I want to do this more than once and just have it recurring, or maybe I want to do it a few times a week. So let me specify that to twice a week. So I saved that, and then I can also add a progress metric if I really want to get into the details so that over time I can see how I'm growing throughout this progress metric in my prayer walks. But for now I'm going to go to this visibility icon, the eye, and I can actually choose to share this action with a group that I'm a part of in the Connect tab. So maybe I want to let my friends know in the Engage challenge that I'm going on this prayer walk so they can support and encourage me. So I can select this community group here. If I don't, then the action's private, it's just for me to see, but if I wanted to share it, this is where I do it. And lastly, I can also add a content item. So maybe I was inspired by a sermon or somebody's testimony that I saw within the app, and I wanted to connect this prayer walk action to that content item. I could add that right here as well. So I'm just going to save this action. I filled in all the details, and now we can see that I've got a new action I want to take, which is a prayer walk. So let's say I finished this prayer walk. I'm going to mark it as done here. I'm going to say, yeah, this was really difficult, or that was actually way easier than I expected, or maybe it was right around where I thought it was going to be, and I had a great time. Maybe I met somebody new and I got to pray for them. So you can specify how you felt here. So I'm going to say it was a pretty good prayer walk. I can also capture a reflection that'll go into my journal reflect tab as well. But for now, I'm just going to save this here in the top right, and I can choose to repeat this action, or maybe I've repeated it many times and I want to close it. I can also choose that option here. Now I want to go on more prayer walks, so I'm going to say I'm going to repeat this action, and now we can see on our chart that we've got a new pulse point of this action I just took, which was my prayer walk. So that's a little bit about the Act tab, how you can create your own actions, how you can take a look at your previous actions, really get a sense of where you're pushing yourself out of your comfort zone, maybe where you're letting yourself off the hook, and also get a sense of the different actions that maybe you feel more inclined to do, and maybe other areas of your life where it's a bit more uncomfortable to take actions in. So now it's up to you to open up the app, start creating your own actions, taking suggested actions, and starting to see how your actions are having an impact not only on you, but also the people around you.